Hey guys, I'm Nisa Homey. Today I'm sharing Moringa Paratha, a very healthy and nutrient dense paratha made with moringa leaves. Moringa is a superfood and it is also known as nature's multivitamin. So why not include moringa leaves in your diet? Without wasting much time, let's get started with the recipe. To make Moringa Paratha, I'm using fresh moringa leaves which I got locally here in Kerala. So I'm just taking roughly about a cup of moringa leaves. It's okay to take tender stems. Moringa is rich in vitamin C, potassium, calcium, protein, iron and amino acids. I have already shared many recipes on moringa. Please do check them out to understand more about its health benefits and why you should be including moringa in your diet. So I have about 1 cup or roughly 2 handfuls of fresh moringa leaves. Now if you don't have moringa leaves, you can use organic moringa powder instead. Like I mentioned, tender stems like this is okay. Into my stone grinder, I am adding in half teaspoon whole black peppercorns, half teaspoon coriander seeds, 1/3 teaspoon ajwain, half teaspoon jeera, also known as cumin seeds. And now I am going to coarsely powder this. I have coarsely ground the spices and I'm going to keep this aside. I'm also using 1 medium-sized onion, a small piece of ginger, 2 green chilies. And I'm going to chop the onions and green chilies finely and then grate the ginger. And now grate the ginger. I'm roughly chopping the moringa leaves as well. Heat a cast iron tawa with 2 teaspoons wood pressed groundnut oil. Instead of wood pressed groundnut oil, you can use organic A2 desi ghee. Just swirl the pan so that the oil is nicely coated all over the pan, and once the oil is heated, add in the coarsely ground spices. Give it a stir and allow the spices to get lightly roasted for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then add in the onion, ginger and green chilies. Give it a stir. And once the onion is transparent and starts to turn light golden brown, let's add in some masalas. Half teaspoon turmeric powder, 1/3 teaspoon roasted jeera powder, 1/4 teaspoon Kashmiri chili powder. Just give it a mix. Allow it to saute for about 20 to 30 seconds so that the raw flavor of the masalas are diminished. Next, add in the chopped moringa leaves. Give it a stir. The leaves will start to wilt almost immediately. Pink Himalayan salt as needed. 1/4 teaspoon amchur powder, also known as dry mango powder. Just give this all a mix. And now our moringa filling for the paratha is ready. Turn off the flame and transfer this to another plate and allow it to cool down. Remember that healthy cooking is all about using the right quality of oils. Today I am using wood pressed groundnut oil. I have noticed that parathas made in wood pressed groundnut oil taste amazing. You can also use organic A2 desi ghee instead of wood pressed groundnut oil. And another important thing with regard to moringa is that moringa has many fat soluble vitamins. So for the absorption of those fat soluble vitamins, you need a good source of healthy fats like wood pressed oils and organic desi ghee. So try to use good quality oils and healthy fats in your meals. With regard to the wheat flour I am using, I use organic kapli wheat flour, also known as emmer wheat. Kapli wheat is an ancient variety of wheat grain which has a very weak gluten molecule and it has more fiber. Kapli wheat has blood sugar lowering properties and many other health benefits. Please do check my videos on kapli wheat to understand more about its health benefits and why you should be including kapli wheat in your diet. When you make parathas and rotis with kapli wheat, it will have a subtle reddish brown color. And as you can see, kapli wheat is not super fine. I have already kneaded 1 cup of kapli wheat flour with water and salt. So I'm going to divide the dough into equal portion and then I'll start making the parathas. To make the parathas, sprinkle some kapli wheat flour on the work surface and press down the roti dough. Make sure that the roti dough is coated well with the flour. But when you roll it out, make sure you are rolling the sides and not the center. Place 1 tablespoon of filling in the paratha and sprinkle a little bit of kapli wheat in the center over the filling and then seal the sides. Coat it with flour and lightly press it down and roll it out. Place the paratha onto the hot cast iron tawa. Once the roti is lightly heated, flip it over. Drizzle half teaspoon wood pressed groundnut oil on the sides and half teaspoon wood pressed groundnut oil in the center. Just lightly spread it out. You need a good source of healthy fat for better assimilation of fat soluble vitamins. So try not to skip using a good source of healthy fat like wood pressed oils or desi ghee. So altogether I used 1 teaspoon wood pressed groundnut oil for the paratha. And once both sides of the parathas are nicely cooked, remove it to a plate. You can enjoy this paratha with pickle or any side dish or any raita of your choice. Let me just show you how beautifully the filling has spread in the paratha. So guys, do try this Moringa Paratha and let me know in the comments which is your favorite Moringa recipe. Thank you for watching and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.